in all of this, and they, as you said, could coat things with water, and this wouldn't happen, but they just don't care because they're so ruthless.
They get a central problem. One mine worker, and I knocked on the doors of mine workers around the township and knocked on the doors, and I found 1 in 3 had damaged lungs. Many of them had lost parts of a lung or whole lung. And one mine worker said to me, Jen, I've worked in copper mines, other mines, and there's always water. But in diamond mines, I reckon the only thing I can think of, I might be wrong, but they want it dusty. They want it full of dust so we can't see the diamonds. You couldn't think of any other reason for this to happen. And one Professor Emeritus of Public Health, told me he tested 200 workers coming out of the Premier Diamond Mine, and every single one of them had asbestosis. You know, it's terrible lung disease.
Well, I want to get into this, but I want to start at the beginning. I mean, explain to people how the diamond trade works, how you made this international film that was just really opened up the big secret that diamonds are semi-precious and it's a artificial scarcity scam set up by the royal family in Cecil Rhodes and now De Beers. I mean, break that down, and then the story of how they told you to shut up.
I'm involved in this because I worked with tribal people, Aborigines in Australia, and I went down, and then they found the world's biggest diamond deposit on a place where women used to go to pray. But the history of it, how it started, I mean, that's what first got me into diamonds, and I started uncovering this rabbit warren of, you know, real deceit. When they found these, when diamonds are really rare, when they found diamonds literally sparkling in the moonlight in Africa, they hired black workers to crawl along on top of the sand with tin cans around their neck and a gag on their mouth. They couldn't swallow any diamonds and kind of get away with them. And they pick up these diamonds and they clink them into the tins, literally sparkling in the moonlight. And then they got rights, Esther Rhodes and the other, and the Oppenheimers, the Rothschilds. They were finding so many diamonds that the price of diamonds was sure to crash. So Cecil Rhodes, the enterprising man, he said to the merchants in Europe, look, you fund me to buy up all the diamond leases in Africa, and you're rich, you can do it, you can fund me. And I promise I won't sell the diamonds to anyone else but you. You just set up your own cartel, I'll sell to you. So that's what he did. He bought control of the major diamond finds in southern Africa, set up the company De Beers, and with a contract to sell all the diamonds produced to the merchants in Europe, who could put them away in their safes and their vaults and pretend they're rare. Later on, one of the workers from one of the London cutting shops, went out there. He was Ernest Oppenheimer. And as he went out there, Cecil Rhodes had just died. And Oppenheimer had control, he managed to get control both in Europe, over the merchants, and the mines in southern Africa. And that gave De Beers all the strength it's had ever since. Other mines are sabotaged. In his diaries, he says how he buys up farms in order to stop production. I found game parts put up on top of diamond fields in order that the diamonds can't get mined. I've been taken there. I've been told where they are by De Beers geologists. And I've been
oh, yes, they use phony environmentalism. In the case of Arkansas, huge diamond deposits. They said, no, it doesn't matter if you bought that land, the Bull brothers. Bill Clinton said it's for the earth.
Well, it's been turned into... I went down there, Murfreesboro, south of Little Rock. And it's... You know, I paid what? I think it was something like $7. And for that, you get a license to dig for a day. And people go down, they dig for a day. They're not allowed to go down deeper than 6 foot. And they've got to fill a hole up at the end of the evening.
And that's just one little area. I've been there and dug, too. You know,
I know.
Yeah, it's just...
But all the geology is the same as the pits in South Africa. There'd be 1,000 feet deep, that hole, full of diamonds. And the question is, why was it never mined properly? Never mined industrially? And I talked to people that used to own that place, and they told me how it got sabotaged and how one night 2 or 3 of their plants, widely separated, all burst into flame simultaneously to help sabotage that mine. And now it's been turned into a national park. It's never been mined commercially. And yet the geology, when I went to when I went to Washington, D.C., and geology department and got the plans out, the geologist said this is a good mine. All the reports are as good as anything in South Africa. It's never been mined commercially because the one place in the world where De Beers could not control that deposit was in the United States of America, because you've got anti-cartel mines laws. You got laws that stop you setting up a cartel.
So Bill Clinton made it a national park.
It was a national park before Bill Clinton.
Yeah, but he grabbed the separate area that the Bulls owned. I mean, you're the expert on this. I just know the backstory here locally. Yeah.
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 You see, there's now Canada's mining diamonds, and some other countries are mining them, but they don't want to spoil the racket. They don't sell the diamonds any cheaper because it helps all their pockets.
Stay there. We're going to come back after this quick break. Glitter and Greed with Janine Roberts, the new book. All the latest info at Infowars.com.
YourFoodStorage.com has been helping families prepare with the lowest priced, highest quality, storable food for over a decade. And right now, a 1-year food supply that feeds 4 to 5 people is only $39.95. That's right, a 1-year supply that feeds 4 to 5 people for under $4,000. That's only 92 cents per person for each meal. And comes with a 30-year shelf life. This amazing package has everything your family needs to survive for 1 full year. Your gourmet food is packed fresh when you place your order and is shipped to your doorstep in about 2 weeks. YourFoodStorage.com does not use any leftovers from Y2K, no fillers, MSG, or GMOs. Order now and receive free shipping anywhere in the lower 48. Visit YourFoodStorage.com. That's YourFoodStorage.com. Or call 888-814-0289. That's 888-814-0289. Remember, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Order now from YourFoodStorage.com.
A day unlike any other in the long course of American history, a terrorist act of war against this country.
The enemy struck America on September 11th. But who is the enemy?
Bin Laden. This is his M.O.
We have to look to the Middle East. We have to look to Osama bin Laden.
Fabled Enemies is the first 9/11 film to take a close look at the terrorist ties to intelligence networks inside the United States.
Some U.S. investigators believe that there are Israelis again very much engaged in spying in and on the U.S.
I'm aware that some Israeli citizens have been detained.
Bin Laden's connections to the CIA, the hijackers' ties to the FBI, the Saudi Arabian connection, the Israeli intelligence network, warnings and war games, the shadow government, and much, much more. Fabled Enemies. Get the DVD at Infowars.com or see it in super high quality, along with hundreds of other titles at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Are you wondering about your retirement portfolio? Are you confident that the financial advisor is experienced enough to combat climbing interest rates, taxes, and inflation? Stop guessing and go to the expert, Robert Chapman of the International Forecaster. When you subscribe to the International Forecaster, you get Robert Chapman's 45 years of experience and concise investment recommendations. Who needs sugar-coated excuses when you can get the cold hard facts and proven investment leads you can't get anywhere else? For a free introductory copy to Robert Chapman's International Forecaster, subscribe now at theInternationalForecaster.com or call 877-479-8178. Experience the difference. When you subscribe, you can email Robert Chapman directly to obtain investment advice tailored just for you. Don't wait another minute. Subscribe today at theInternationalForecaster.com or call 877-479-8178. That's 877-479-8178.
Companies continue to lay off thousands of people. Unemployment is the highest it's been in over 30 years. Statistics prove that in a recession, crime rates go up. Everyone needs something for that extra edge to prevent becoming a victim in these difficult and trying times. You need to prepare yourself with DPS pepper spray, available at MrDefense.com. DPS is the strongest pepper spray in the market and is the same spray used by hundreds of law enforcement agencies from around the world. Need something more? The Scorpion Stun Gun is a great way to take down a potential potential attacker. Mr. Defense also carries the largest selection of air tasers, knives, self-defense keychains, swords, batons, survival, spy, and tactical gear. Mention this ad and receive 10% off of your order and a free self-defense keychain. Visit MrDefense.com. That's MRDefense.com or call 1-800-313-6400. That's 1-800-313-6400 for all of your self-defense needs today.
People ask how I woke up to the New World Order. One way was learning when I was like 14 that diamonds were semi-precious, that a militarized crime syndicate controlled it. They'd send in mercenaries to engage in assassinations, attacks on countries if they were mining their own diamonds. And now